Welcome back, everyone. BigSky Seed After Hours. How are y'all doing? It's been a hot minute since we've gotten a video out to you. I do apologize for that. But we are back. We are live. And we are going to fill up this little... We're going to try anyway. We're going to fill up this tender here, and we're going to take it out, get it started on our pivot, get our pivot rolling on some grass, get that, or the weeds, get that taken care of. And then we are going to go out and get some hay stacked off of that field. And if there is enough time left in this episode, we will also get the soil sample machine rolling on there. So, I suppose, well, this is where, so we're here on the yard. Our pivot is right here, and I think if we pull up precision farming, oh, I don't have any. Don't have those purchased yet. So we'll get some herbicide going on those, and then we'll get them purchased. But as a idea, that's going to be field 15 and 18. So we're going to need about 4,000 liters of herbicide to do them both. But keep in mind that we are not going to get all of these fields. It's just going to basically be kind of about half of each one. So I'm guessing about 2,000 liters is going to be close to getting us where we need to be. At least that's what we're going to try anyway. So we did add this nifty little, we'll back out here a little bit, this nifty little container here with all of our chemical storage in it, as well as a little bit of diesel fuel in there. So kind of a neat add-on from the Grimmy equipment pack. So we will go from there and see how much we can get done. So while we're waiting for this thing to load, we're going to crunch a couple of numbers, find out what, let's see here. Liters. 2,000 liters is about 500 gallons, 528 to be exact. So we got a little bit to go here. So maybe we can just jump around. Ooh, what are these horrible red lines? Nope. If you'll remember, this is where we're going to put our other pivot. We didn't get to place that on the live stream. Maybe we can just take a few minutes and do that here as well. Who knows? So the potatoes are harvested. The trucks are parked and almost put away. We can start getting some conveyors out. Not too big of a pile in this shed. We did make some adjustments to those other cellars. They hold a little bit more. They're just easier to automate and kind of keep things moving. So we do have some potato plans that we're going to work through. Hopefully it's not anything too much that's going to bore you guys. So we are down here at the co-op where we borrowed the truck from for harvest. So you can see they got a couple of tenders there. The pickup and tractor for soil samples is there. We're back here to our two new Kenworths. We can get this guy tarped up and pulled out of the way while we are waiting for that fertilizer correction, that herbicide to load. Excuse me. So, but we are going to go ahead and I just thought of this. We can go take a look at some of our tillage equipment that we've added in. So this first one here you're familiar with. This is our diviner. Pretty self-explanatory there. This is a second one new that we picked up. This is the rototiller. This is what we'll use to kind of polish up the ends of our potato fields. Nice little machine, takes a fair bit of horsepower. It does plow and cultivate at the same time. We will also use that in our seed plot area to make sure that dirt is nice and loose, and give those potatoes a lot of room to grow. This is a new addition here. This is the Max Chisel MC50. I believe it's a 5319. 5313? 13. Yeah, I think it's 13. Chisel plow. Chisel points on there, so it's got some disc blades concaved. They will chop and size our residue for us. Then these big parabolic shanks will come and rip up the ground. We can go up to 12, 14, 16 inches deep if we have to on there to get a good loose, and break up that compaction layer in our fields. After that, we've got some choppers here that will help size residue. Absolutely destroys potato vines, so that's a good thing for us. And then on back, these nice packer rollers. They will pack everything down and hold everything in place through the winter. So over here, we've got all our Landau VT. This is a mulcher and light disc, or disc harrow, if you will. A fair bit of horsepower to pull it. At 33 feet, we can pull it about 10 or 12 mile an hour. So we can cover a lot of ground in a short amount of time. So these will be making their debuts here, hopefully in the next coming couple of live streams as we get into some tillage. So we got to be getting close here with our herbicide. And so we're almost there. We're just going to do, we'll call it 550 gallons of herbicide, and then we'll run that up, put it in the pivot, and see if we can get going on that pivot. Get some work done there. Okay. Coming back here, we've got our 550 in there. We are going to head out, as long as we're going the right way here. We're going to head down to the pivot and see if we can get a little bit of herbicide put in there, get that pivot fired up and going. So pivots are new for us. Hopefully we can be a little bit more timely in our nutrient application and get things a little bit dialed in a little bit closer if we have to. So it does work with precision farming as we tested out last time. So, and I believe we're going to pull in here next to our tanks. And we will offload all of that into there. Perfect. Jump in our pivot here. All right, so first thing, the motor is running. We want to turn it on, and we can see it's going there, and it's coming to the end. So we've got that going for us, and we're going to go ahead and get it moving across the field here. It doesn't look like it's not going to move fast enough to show us on our miles per hour, because I could just keep an eye on it with our inspector mod down here. So okay, and this will give us a good idea of where we can do a little bit of field expansion and contracting and get a few things kind of squared away there. So let's go back down to the pivot head. We're going to let it run just like that, and we're going to jump in the pickup and head down and see if we can get that hay off the field. Again, the hay is part of the co-op with the dairy down the road there. He came and baled it up the other night, and he's run short of help today, so we're going to get it off the field for him so we can continue on. I'd like to get some lime put on that field, and then have get our mulcher out there, mulch it up, and then deep rip it yet this fall in preparation for some potatoes next spring. Let's park it on the hill right here. And we'll see. He's going to let us use his 35 in his stack wagon here, so we're going to see how that goes for us. So, now he did say he had one of those 3-bale stackers on his baler, but it was giving him fits. So he only used it for part of the field. What is going on here? This is going to be enough horsepower for this thing, isn't it? I would hope, since he bought it all. Kind of hoping we could go a little faster. But is that... Okay, it was just pulling up that little hill there. Okay, so this looks like where he was having troubles with his 3-bale stacker, so we're just going to kind of sit here for a minute and see if we can get these stacked up here on his wagon a little bit better. I guess he is demoing this from the dealer, and so it's something kind of new for him. So, but he may need a different tractor for this too. Who knows? So, but we'll get these bales picked up for him, and then get some soil samples done on this ground. Once we get rolling in here, we might just get you guys some music and let you sit back and enjoy the ride. And he said we need to be a little careful with this, because this will haul 14 bales, but it's going to stack it too high for his tractor to safely get him down. So he only wanted us to go 6 high with him if we can. So we may not be able to do a full load with these each time, but hopefully it'll go fairly quickly. Okay, that should be 12 of them for us. And let's see, we've got kind of a start for us over here. Now, I did try to tell him or explain to him that we wanted them stacked not in the field, but apparently that message was not delivered to whoever started stacking these, so we're just going to put them on this little road right here for now. Let's see if we can get this thing figured out, how to unload these. This should do it. That doesn't look too bad now at all. Now, okay, so that lets them loose. We can just drive away. Awesome. I think that might work okay for us. So with that being said, we're just going to go ahead and get another load or two here while you guys relax and enjoy the music. And we'll catch you in a bit. coming back, we have just a few more bales to pick up, so you guys can ride along and get those picked up. Should be, what do we got, 36? Shouldn't be too many more to pick up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that we can see. Yeah, so might be a few more lurking in the shadows there somewhere. Who knows? Who knows? Then we can jump back over and check our pivot, because it looks like it's getting close to being empty. So we might have to quick jump over there. Whoop, whoop, whoop. hay wagon pushing us around a little bit there. Let's see if we can get these final couple picked up and get on with some soil samples. We will have to give the dealer a jingle. No, the co-op a jingle and let them know we're done. Ho! Thought that bale's going to climb up, join us right in the cab. Alright, there's 6. And this should be the 7th and final one. Whoops, let's back up here just a little bit. There we go. Alright, and we're gonna close this baby up. And we'll just take kind of a quick drive around the edge of the field here, make sure we got everything. Okay. Looks like it's good there. I'm thinking we got them all, guys. I'm thinking we got them all. Alright. So let's go park this. And we might even just run this baby back down to the dealer. Goodness. To the neighbor's house. And did not do a good job of parking those there, did we? We're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right, that'll work. I just realized that I had you guys muted, so you didn't hear any of that. So, as we come back here, we took that phone call there, and that was the farmer wondering if we were done yet, because he was looking for his tractor for something else. And so he said if I could run the tractor back down to the yard for him, he will give us a ride back up to the pickup. So that is what we will do. And he said we could just park this right here along these, what are these growing here? Soybeans, I'm guessing? Canola? Not sure what that is. We might just have to take a look while we're waiting for him to come. Ooh, cotton. Yeah, nifty. Okay. Well, anyway, we will catch you guys back when we are. He'll be just a minute here, so we'll catch you when we are back at the pickup. All right. So our friendly neighborhood neighbor has just dropped us off. And we're going to call up the data plan on our fancy-dancy cell phone. And we'll check on our pivot. And it appears as though we don't have any weeds on that side. Ooh, we got stones everywhere, don't we? So it appears we don't have any weeds there. But you can see we got this half sprayed good. So we might just run up there and check this and probably call that an episode. We'll get the co-op out to do some soil samples on that other field, and we'll go from there. So looks like we got some, might be the neighbor's sorghum there about ready to cut. So alright, so it looks like our pivot is here. We did discuss with the neighbor. He was fine having the pivot come out this last little bit here into his field. He wasn't too upset or concerned about that. He'll just benefit from that little bit of boost there. So looks like we did a good job spraying here. I'm not too worried about compaction in this field because we're out here. So and looks like we're okay there. So we're going to be able to work on plowing up this field boundary here, and we're going to be able to do a little bit more landscaping around here, get a little bit of work done around here to kind of square this baby up and get ready to do some field work here. So with that, hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching.